Hey, what's up? We're live. Welcome to Ignore the Machine. I'm Bradley J. Molly the dog is right beside me, but she's busy sleeping. I want to talk to you about AirPods today. Most everyone that hasn't already bought them has thought about buying them, right? Most everyone. I have bought them twice, and I want to tell you how I feel about them. Let's talk first about sound quality. There, to me, is added fake bass. There's too much bass. Now, if you're a person who likes Beats headphones, the over-the-ear ones, I feel like they have lots of fake bass. If that is a thing for you, you might like the sound of the AirPods. The seal is tight. And so I don't like when the bass hits, it actually, you can feel your ear kind of expand, your whole little ear chamber expand. And that's distracting. I prefer these old Apple wired ones. I'm used to them. They work great. I love them for a bunch of reasons. So I don't really like the sound quality of the AirPods. Some would, I don't. It's a matter of taste, I guess. I don't think it's good for your ear to have that sealed up and then have the bass banging all the time. The other thing about the seal is you really don't hear your surroundings very well. Once again, these fit in fairly loosely, and you can hear quite well what's going on, cars coming, etc. And another thing about the AirPods is that some of them are noise canceling. I don't want the noise canceled. Most of the time, I want to be able to hear my surroundings. I don't want to have someone be able to walk up behind me and me not know. I don't want to not hear a car, etc. So I don't want noise canceling. The only time you would want noise canceling is on an airplane. And is it worth getting Is it worth getting AirPods to go on an airplane? I have not checked out how they work as far as noise cancellation on an airplane. My method on an airplane has worked extremely well for a long time, and that is foam earplugs in my ears, and then cheap $19 Sony headphones on the outside. You turn them up loud enough so that the music or the TV can get through the foam earplugs. So the foam's blocking stuff out. You got the headphones cranked up loud enough so you can hear it at a nice level. The music or the TV gets through, keeps the airplane noise out pretty well. And if you lose them, so what? I haven't never lost them, which is strange. For a person that's fairly absent-minded, I seldom lose anything. It's weird. I do go through a lot of foam earplugs. By the way, bring lots of foam earplugs on trips because you'll lose them. Next thing about AirPods. So, quality-wise, sound-wise, for me, meh. If you can try them out, but we'll see. I prefer the old standards. These they're not much maligned, but they're not much loved either. By the way, I saw a young person who was like a teen, like a college student, who was clearly rich, who had these with the wire. And that's, I think, through choice. So it was interesting to see I'm not the only one that chooses those. Next is the losability of the AirPods. You will lose them, 100%. I asked the person at the Apple store, how many people lose an AirPod? And they said, everyone, pretty much everyone. It's hard not to. They're tiny. And when you lose one of those, I don't know if they sell replacement singles, but even if they do, they're small. They're small, really small. It's so easy to lose them. You will lose them, and that's expensive. These, you can still lose these, but you're less likely to. So I haven't plugged into my phone or my little. I still have an iPod Mini. Hold on. I love this. I don't even think they make this anymore. But this is wicked nice. The little iPod Mini. That way I don't have to be using my phone and using my Lightning port, because I don't want anything to happen in that port. I don't want to be walking a long way listening to music and having that port get loose. So I like having this old school device right here. It's got plenty of music on it. It's got my Ignore the Machine radio shows, actually. And so these plug in to this, and then if I go in a store or something and I need to talk to somebody, I put them like that. Then I'll put them back in my ear. Less likely to lose them. What happens sometimes is these fall off. You can step on them, but you can also step on the AirPods too. Another thing, what I find a negative about the AirPod is you got to charge them. That's another thing, another charger you got to lug around. So you have your AirPods and you have to carry the charger. And just trying to get them into the charger, you drop them a significant amount of times. And then you look for it. And then it's like, you get in there and it's kind of a pain in the neck. For me, the downsides do not overcome. The upsides do not overcome the downsides. I'm not going to use them anymore. I got some, and I took them back. Yes, they take them back. I'm surprised because you're sticking them in your ear. I wouldn't want to have. I don't know what they do with them. Do they just throw them out? Do they put them through an earwax remover or something? So I like these babies right here. They're $19. They still make them. And they also still make them with the standard mini stereo plug instead of the Lightning. I guess iPhone 15's going to USB-C rather than Lightning, which it'll probably be better. It looks stronger. I don't know. Actually, coming up, and I'm not a big fan of this. I think soon the iPhone will have no ports whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not down with that. Everything's going to be Bluetooth. Like, that means you won't be able to plug any headphones into your phone at all. So you'll have to have some Bluetooth headphones, which means you'll have to have the iPods, unless you get some sort of other music player like this sucker. Somebody must make a junior version of an iPod. This another thing. You'd think I would lose this. This goes on trips to save on phone battery. And on the plane, I clip it on, but it falls off. For some reason, never lost it. It's falling on the floor. Go to the men's room in the plane, forget to take it off. Oh, it catches on something, falls on the floor, and I find it on the floor of the plane at night in the dark. And the other day I'm walking down the street and I think, did I just hear a little sound? Like clinkety clink, a little sound. I thought maybe I dropped something. I should check. And I turned around and this was on actually I turned around. I thought about it for about 50 feet and I thought, I'm going to go check. And it was this. I don't know. So I don't believe it's because I'm an older person. It could be, but it just my taste in sound quality. I don't want my sound blocked. I don't want sound canceling, and I don't like losing them. And I'm going with the wired ones. Man, there you go. Bluetooth. I do use Bluetooth stuff. I have a Bluetooth trackpad, Bluetooth keyboard, so I'm not averse to Bluetooth. Actually, my phone is, is that Bluetooth? It might be. I use my phone as my webcam. So what you see now is another example of some sort of wireless. Anyway. All right, that is all today. According to me, save your money. Yeah, if you get your AirPods somewhere where you can return them and you don't like them, then go ahead. But I don't think you're missing out on much. That is all. I'll talk to you, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I've done 3 of these in a row. I'd like to do the most every day just to say hi. And that is all. They don't have to be long. Molly's got to go for a walk, right? Right, Molly? Right on. Hello to Melissa Mayhem, by the way. That is all.